Alright. Hey everyone. So yes, I am outside right now. And I have to be because my energy level. So this is what's going on. So what I'm about to tell y'all is going to sound kind of confusing, but bear with me. So I told y'all that my son can channel Yay energy and North energy, right? I told y'all that. So today was a weird day, as other weird days. So I already told you earlier how my mother asked for money for gas for picking me up. How can I say it? For picking me up for the missing person case where she called the police. When she asked me money about that, and I didn't respond really, I kind of just laughed it off. That happened. Then later on this afternoon, my mother went somewhere with my uncle today. Now, I told y'all that I've been noticing they'll leave out at certain times or whatever. But today was different. She was acting a little weird today, more than normal. And so this afternoon, her and my uncle left. Now, my uncle's a drinker, but he haven't drank really like that in a long time. And it ain't that I'm trying to tell his business, but I remember him telling my uncle when they came down, he said, I can't drink more than one drink because it messes with me now, body-wise. And one thing about my mother, when I first moved here, she used to fuss. When he drank, she'll catch an attitude. Why you drinking? Why you getting drunk and this and that? I told you, I pay attention to patterns. Today, they left. He was sober when he left. When he came back, he was drunk. Okay? She normally don't do that. If he drinking, somebody else would drop him off. But he was drunk with her, and she wasn't tripping or nothing. But what's so crazy is when she came in the house, she faked say hi to my son like he always do. Like, hey, baby, and all of that. But she even was happy to say hi to me. And she was smirking a lot. My uncle, when I looked at him, he was outside on the side of the porch, which was weird because the way he was sitting is the same way Ye was sitting when he was in front of that house he had in Malibu. I think it was Malibu or something like that. And how he was sitting there on the curb. That's how my uncle was sitting. And the thing about it was, he looked sad. He looked depressed. He looked like something ain't right. So, I don't know if they had a actual reality meeting or they had a spiritual meeting. I'm not even going to get in the midst of it. But I feel like she went and lied on me. And my uncle knows she lied on me. That's why he had a drink. He had a drink because of the fact that, he didn't want to show how he truly felt, which is weird because one of the guys that he normally, that normally drive by the house, hold on, y'all. One of the guys that normally drive by the house came out of nowhere to come and pick him up or come to see him. It's all coming together. The guy that came and pick my uncle up before a certain time, but he didn't get here till late. So my uncle had to go with my mom. My uncle been trying to avoid my mother. He was a part of this whole plan long time ago. But I feel like he stopped, but she keeps forcing him into the situation. Earlier I told y'all in the video that somebody came to the house looking for him. But the way the guy was looking, he was looking kind of scared like. And normally he'll blow the horn. If he comes, which is rare, he'll blow the horn. He even got out of the car. I feel like my uncle tried to set up a decoy, but the guy didn't get here in time. So, that brings me to the next part. So, later on tonight, like, when it comes to, okay, so the reason how these people was able to screw with me out of all these years is because of sex, okay? They would get into my thoughts. But what happened is, Ye can go into the future. And what happened was, like I said, this video is current, but it's the future at the same time. Ye saw that I was gonna win this whole thing. He saw that I was gonna win this whole thing. And they saw him in a happy place. If y'all ever pay attention to his songs, he always say he's dreaming. This image, or whoever, this person or this image he's dreaming of. They caught him in his dream with me and had him stuck. The entire time for years, Ye been stuck in a dream. So when it comes to all of these females and all of this stuff, he literally been thinking it's me the whole time. That's the crazy thing. He's been thinking it's me the entire time. That's why every single one of these people been mocking me. Because in order for him to think it's me, they got to make themselves look like it's me. So I know you're like, okay, get to the point. So this is what's going on. Early today, I told y'all my energy pulls what I need to see. I haven't looked at no Matilda type stuff in like about a week or two, but it popped up on my screen. There was an episode, there was a scene where Miss Trenchbowl, you know, the principal, the house that she was in was Miss Honey, Matilda's teacher. It was her house that Miss Trenchbowl stole. The shoes that Miss Trenchbowl had on is what caught my attention for today. I have been questioning, because if y'all notice in my videos lately, I've been like, I don't even want to be bothered. Reason why, I keep feeling that demonic spirit still attached to him. I still feel it attached to him. And I'm like, something is off, something is off, something is off. If y'all look at the shoes that Ye been wearing, it's the same ones as Miss Trenchbowl. Letting me know that Miss Trenchbowl stole the house. So that means he letting me know they stole my body. He's the house. They stole him. So they are mimic. It's like he's there. So what's going on is this. It's him now. It's him now. But it's not him at the same time. Okay? So when he went into the hospital when he went into the hospital, I know I feel like I'm a little everywhere. When he went to the hospital, y'all remember the song Stronger? What did Stronger look like? Futuristic, Japan in the future, okay? And they had something on his head. They had something on his head because they was in his mind. They had him in what they call it? In the mental institute, they'll give people this stuff called Mad Dog, something like that. Yeah, Mad Dog. It's this thing that will make you forget everything. Everything. It's like you're awake, but you're not. They gave him that, and he been in a dream the whole entire time. But the thing about it is, they was able to figure out all of this stuff that's going on. Because I'm still wondering, how in the world these folks still doing what they're doing? It's because that spirit, I told you, the spirit at the beginning of time, that spirit, all she want is him. She been trying to take everybody out. Everybody, the whole secret society, everything. She's trying to take everybody out because she's trying to get to me. Okay? She is obsessed with me now. Alright. So her energy is within Kim, Beyonce, all these people out here. That energy is through anybody that was a part that sold their soul. Her energy is through all of y'all. Okay? All of y'all. And the thing about it is, she's trying to take everybody down. So anything that he went and told is the truth. She's been telling everything. Didn't I tell y'all that was part of the message? I deleted. I said she's telling everything. She's telling on everybody. She's telling on everybody because she is so obsessed with me. So he basically was letting me know that she was in control of his body. But she's not just in control of his. She's in control of North as well. Yes, she was in control of North body as well. I know it sounds crazy, y'all, but put like this. I want to be who I am and that to just walk through the door easily. Y'all knew it was going to be some obstacles and some dumb messes going on. So basically what happened was, once I figured it out, I did a video, but I deleted it. That was for like the government to know what's going on. So I had to keep telling him, wake up, wake up, wake up. Y'all remember the song that he done? Wake up in the song he's like, wake up, Mr. West. It's the one where he's an angel. It's the one where he's an angel. Okay? It's like an animation about the little boy that's in the car and there's a cigarette. Oh my God. This is crazy. And the cigarette in the car blows up. And the boy goes to heaven, but he's the taxi driver. That song, which is weird because a second ago I just saw TMZ or something, an image where they're talking about Britney Spears was smoking a cigarette on a plane. Yo, when I tell you everything ties together, it's like I'm getting hints all around the board of things that's going on. So, yes. Yo, they did this a long time ago. This is further back than that. He was in Japan. In the movie Akira, the kids was little. They was old, but they was little. Y'all effed up. Y'all been controlling him ever since he was a kid. I knew y'all had some type of dabble. But y'all, the same way y'all did me, y'all did him the same way. Y'all fucked. Y'all are fucked. Big time. When he went to Japan, that's why Stronger was in Japan. In the song, he was like, at the end, it sounded like he said, don't ever think I never told ya, but he's saying Toya, over and over again. In Runaway, he said, when the girl was in Runaway, when he's standing there looking out the window, what I tell you, a window shopper, when looking out the window, when the girl, the phoenix was sitting on the ground by the apples and the sheep, like little Bo Peep that lost her sheep. Little Bo Peep lost her sheep. She ran after the sheep. But when she ran after the sheep, everybody else, all the wolves came after the other sheep because she was so focused making sure that the lost one was taken care of. The phoenix was down there on the ground. He was staring at the phoenix. But the phoenix, give me a second. Let this car go by. When he was staring at the phoenix, if not mistaken, in the song he said, "I'ma be mad if you mess this up," or something like that. It was something in that form, like don't screw this up. I gotta get in. I ain't get mosquitoes. There's so many things. Oh my God. So when he was a kid, they was in his brain ever since he was a kid. That's why his mama took him to Japan. She needed more people to figure out what was going on with him. Tell you, she had a demonic side to her. That people didn't know about. Her mission wasn't the mission that they think it was. She was trying to cipher out information. That's why his mom was everywhere. Like, if you look at how him and his mom was, you would think they was in a relationship because it was that spirit controlling him. This is crazy. So, he's been trapped this whole entire time in a dream state. And they've been using his body the whole entire time. And they've been utilizing my videos and stuff. And what he'll do is he'll do stuff in the future. He will be in the future and he'll do certain things. But there was certain times they would allow him to say something because they needed to keep me connected in the reality. They knew that eventually in the reality I was going to see this stuff. And they needed me to be connected still to him so that they could cipher my energy. And what screwed them up was tonight when they tried to give me a sexual thought. But the sexual thought was so strong, it felt like if somebody was like trying to bang at me, like if somebody trying to hit at a door, because I have not thought about nothing sexual in a minute. And that's what's making these folks go crazy, is because I ain't thinking about nothing sexual. So what they did was with my son, my son, Ye, was communicating with me through my son. He was touching my fingers. But what's so funny, crazy is when he touched them, it was like a sensation. And see, I could tell when Ye is trying to get my attention because he's the only one that can give me a sign of sensory that is very, it's weird. It's something he can do. No different than when y'all saw my videos, 2 of my videos, at least 1 of my videos, y'all saw the lights flickering off and on. Because he's finally waking up and he was trying to get my attention. Remember I told you that I was trapped in a mirror? It wasn't so much that I was trapped, it's him that's trapped. Like we both was trapped. I was trapped one way, he was trapped a different way. Okay, so what is I was trapped in a mirror and he was trapped in a dream. I know what I'm saying is like out there. I'm like in drilling rush right now. I'll revamp this later. But he was trapped in a dream. The same way like R. Kelly trapped in a closet, he was trapped in a dream. And he been telling me stuff telepathically. I kept hearing him say, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. In a dream, it's like, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Superstar keep popping up. Luther Vandross. Y'all gonna have to search a lot of this stuff up yourselves, because it's just too much. Luther Vandross, if I'm not mistaken, that's the song. Luther Vandross in the song saying Superstar. If y'all look at the outfit he got on, it looked like angel wings on his jacket. But he's talking in the song, and he said, I dream and I dream and I dream and I dream and I dream. And he said, there was a part saying, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And then he says, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. I told you, he been talking to me through the music. Go to the song Bound. Oh my God. This is crazy. Bound. The song with him and Kim. He's on a motorcycle. Akira was on a motorcycle. When at the end of the song, he sat back and said, Jesus wept. But before he said it, he said, after all these verses, meaning after you listen to all these songs, every song, he said, I'm tired, you tired, Jesus wept. Because I've been sending signals to him about what's going on with me. He been sending signals to me. They had our black behinds trapped the whole time. But that spirit got so cocky that it ain't pay attention to the steps it was making, and then it realized it was giving out signals. I tell y'all, I go with the flow. But that spirit is cocky. It got cocky and got too cocky and told on itself. So now, Ye, what happened was I saw him bust through like a phoenix, the same way I did, the same thing with North. Now, if y'all will see them at this present moment, everything gonna look fine. But their spirits was trapped the whole time. This is crazy. See, when people want power, they don't care what goes on. They will die for it. People would die for something that they want. What that dude said, I forgot the guy, what this motivational speaker said, but he's like, something about when you want something bad enough, you would die for it. This is what they doing. They're dying for it. All of them, every single one of them, are holding on to these stories, holding on to this information to the last drop. Because it's weird. When this moment was happening, out of nowhere, my mother popped up and wanted to go to the bathroom at the same exact moment. Like, the spirit came out of me. I had to scream it into the pillow because I didn't want to be loud, because they waiting for me to act out so they can call the police on me. They've been trying to set me up the whole time. They've been bringing spirits around me hoping that I act out so they can call the police on me. Like my son, when he does his homework, he got to the point that when he does his homework, he'll put down, "My mom helped me." Because in reality, she's telling these people that I don't do nothing. It's crazy how I've been doing stuff. She's telling them that she's been doing everything for my son. But my son been writing it in his homework that I'm helping them, so when they look, they know that I'm doing my part. She's also telling these people that I don't take care of my son, I don't cook and stuff for him. My mother don't know that every time I cook, 90% of the time when I cook, I take pictures so the government can see that I actually cook home-cooked meals for my son. See, I know how people's brains operate. I know how lies work in this world. That's why I tell truth, because I have nothing to hide. See, when people lie, they don't remember the lie they have said because they say so many of them. No different than my mother with her personality. She don't realize that when she lies, she get high pitch. And you can hear the fakeness in when she talks. You can hear when she talks how fake it is. No different than when y'all do these, when all of y'all that's on these social media sites and stuff. I can tell when y'all lying. I can tell when y'all they're up to no good. Because if you pay attention to people's facial expressions, to what they say, to what they do, and how they respond and how they walk, you can know what's the truth and what's the lie. Y'all been cloaking yourselves with us so much that y'all don't remember who y'all are. And that's how I can tell that y'all been copying me. Because ain't no way in the world, because even I change up. I show multiple personalities. Y'all can't sit back and hold the same thing and just assume that, oh, I'ma just accept the okie doke. And it was something else I was gonna say and I forgot. But yeah. Oh, so when Ye wear those masks, see, I noticed something when he be wearing those masks sometimes, and when he say certain things, I told y'all in some videos some time back, I said, sometimes when he talk, it scares me. When I hear his voice and I know it's my energy, it scares me, because it's that demonic spirit trying to be me, but it can't hide its true identity. How many times y'all be around people and you can tell people being fake? See, when this spirit took me, when, like I said, at the beginning of time, before I came through, it took my spirit and trapped me in an underground world. No different than, what's that movie, The Good Witch? Is it called The Good Witch? In The Good Witch, it was the one where Kerry Washington is in. There were all these witches wanting to know who their husbands was going to be. But this one witch requested for the person that was granting the wishes to be free. The girl was in the water. She said, after 1,000 years or something like that, you're the first person that set me free or something like that. I told you I was trapped underwater. It's crazy. It's crazy. All of this stuff, my spirit is so freaking amazing. And I don't give myself credit. And I ain't even trying to boast about it. I've been putting information out here from the beginning. Like when she trapped my energy, all of this happened in this round. Y'all know that? 37 years. It took me 37 years to figure out a million-year or billion-year issue. You know that? This world is over 1 billion years old. It took me 37 years to figure it all out. 37. I went back in the time. She took me back in the time. I didn't supposed to make it. She supposed to been the one that came out. See, I supposed to went crazy. And she was going to marry herself. That's what the plan was. Lizzo, her song, Truth Hurts or something like that. Lizzo married herself in the song, right? See, that was a sign. If y'all remember, I told y'all in another video, I said, I don't know if, maybe I said in a video or maybe telepathically, I was just talking to him. And so I said something about, if I marry him, it'll probably be the version of myself or something like that. That was her plan. Her plan was to hold Ye hostage and be in his body and be able to be in my body at the same time and marry herself. And she would have been able to control the whole entire world. She said, freak her original husband, which was the devil. Remember I told you the plan was for me and Ye to help her and the devil to fix their issue, because they the originals. We are the incarnated ones. She gave up on all of it and she said, freak it, I'll just marry myself. So she was going to hold him hostage and hold me hostage, but it didn't work out. Because my spirit put so much information out here in the world, because throughout all her chaos, I helped heal so many people and help y'all to put the information about y'all lives, which helped tell our lives. Now that's the guiding light. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.